I just got the code resetter, and so I'm gonna turn on the car, check how many engine lights we have right now, and then hopefully I will have less than I did before. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lit up right now, so let's try to get that down. I just connected it, reset and erased all the codes, so let's see how many we got rid of. No check engine light in the corner, so now we have ABS, traction control, which is with ABS, some warning light, ABS, and airbags. I'm back to working on this, so right now I need to connect that wire to there, and then finish up these joints, and then this airbag detect crash system will be soldered on, and then we'll see how many check engine lights we have taken off. I got that all soldered up, and then I connected the one on the other side. These are the crash detectors, so like whenever they're flipped over, they'll send a message to the car saying it's crashed, but it's not going to set off the airbags because there are multiple more on the car, and just because one is not in the right place doesn't mean it will set off the airbags. So we're going to start up the car. I have a little code reader. We're going to start up the car and see how many check engine lights we got rid of. As you can see, we have a temperature light, which will go away whenever the car warms up. Traction control, which is a button right here, and it won't turn off. And then ABS. So we went from 11 at the beginning down to 2. So now we have to work on the ABS. Now I'm not sure what's wrong with it. So I'm gonna get a code reader that can read the ABS and hopefully clear the codes. I got all the parts out. Now we're gonna unbox them, start putting them on the car. Okay, here are all the parts. You can see they're all black. They're gonna be painted blue later on. So we're gonna grind all that down. So it's just bare. These spot welds we're gonna grind off. And then we're gonna mount the piece right here, cover up the engine, weld it on. If it can be aligned with our mounting position, then it's done. Put the rest of it on. If it can't, we are gonna take it off, move it some different direction, whichever we're supposed to, weld it back on, take it for alignment, keep doing that until it's 100% aligned. Grinded all this down, so all of this is nice and cleaned up. And here are all the other parts. We have them all cleaned up there. So we're gonna put it in, weld it into place, and then get an alignment. Last thing I need to do is put this wheel on, and then we'll take it out for a test drive on our block. Just a heads up, I don't really know how to drive these. Just had the windshield replaced and it looks pretty good. I have a few things left to do. This ABS sensor is not working properly, so I'm gonna pull that, check if it's a bad sensor or bad wires, get that done. Then I need to finish welding up all this. So you can see right here is just one example. I need to weld that. Then get the hood to move over on this side just a little bit and even this space up to be the same as that space. After that, I'm gonna put the bumper cover on, the crash pad that goes on the bumper, and then the fender. Once that's done, I think the last thing to do is 3D print a little piece that goes right here just to cover it up, make it look nice. I don't wanna put like putty on there and cover it completely up, because just in case someone else wants to change it back to the original wing, they can do that. So I'll just have a little 3D printed piece that just bolts on, looks nice, ties that back end together. So right now, I'm gonna work on this ABS sensor. I pulled up the sensor and this is what it looks like. And I can't find any actual visible damage on the outside. So I'm going to slice open the wire very close to the sensor and then get a connection in here and check for continuity between this side and this side. And if that all checks out, then I'll just go ahead and order a new one, because it's most likely the sensor, because of how bad it got crashed and smashed in. If they don't work, that means that somewhere along this line is a break, and I'm gonna have to find that and repair it. Both wires work, and I can show you by putting that. I punctured a hole into the black wire, and then this right here is punctured into the black wire. So whenever I click that, it makes a noise, which means both of those work. And I did the same thing for the white wires. So to sum it up, the wires from there all the way to here work, which means the only possible thing that could be broken is this speed sensor, because I also tested the wires that went from here to the ABS control module. So I'll buy another control sensor, speed sensor, and then the ABS will be done, hopefully. Right now what I'm doing is taking off this ABS block and all the connections to the 4 brakes, and then 2 of these go to the master cylinder. And then once that's out, I'll have more space and I'll start welding this area up. And then I'm gonna get a professional welder in to do this weld, that weld. These are the frame welds. And then there's another weld on the other side. So for now, I'll just start taking this off and I'll start welding. I'm gonna end the video here, which means I'll still have one more video after this to finish it up. But as you can see, I got all of that welded, and so this piece is 100% in place. In the next video, these slots right here that we cut and welded will be re-welded by a professional welder, and then I'll get everything on that. So that's the end of this video.